Alright guys, today we have a 2015 Lincoln MKZ Turbo. We're going to change the battery on this, and we're going to show you step by step how to change a battery on this. We're going to put an original Motorcraft battery in this car, and we're going to get some tools, and we're going to pop open this hood, lift the hood open, and replace the battery. Alright guys, we have the battery right there. And first I want to show you guys, once you release the hood from inside, to open this hood, if you look from down here, like the hood's gonna be up to there, you're gonna be able to take a peek look in there. You're gonna see this yellow tab. You had to push this tab, all right, and you have to push it very hard, all right. If you don't push it, like you see, it stops right there and then it slowly moves further. That's what you have to do, all right. So that's how you're gonna get this hood open. Once you get the hood open, we're gonna come across right here. All right, so once we are under the hood, you're gonna see the battery right there, right? So that's where the older battery is, and we have the new battery here. This is a Motorcraft battery. The cold cranking amps on this is 590, and we're gonna replace it with the same amount of cold cranking amps, 590. And to move out this battery, we have to take off this number 8 right here, I believe 8 or 9. That's the number right there. We'll figure out what that is. And then you have number 10 here, and there's a number 10 in there. So you're gonna have to somehow, some way fish that one all the way in there. All right, you can put a gear wrench. All right, and then once you have everything released, make sure this does not touch anywhere, because the whole body of the car is negative, meaning ground. So if you touch this to here anywhere, like if you could reach a metal spot like right here, it's gonna spark, and maybe you're gonna shut down the car, and it's probably gonna blow fuses. It's gonna do all kinds of stuff. You don't want to do that, right? So make sure you put this somewhere safe, or you have a help and you let somebody hold it for you. You're gonna remove this and remove that, and then you should be able to bring this battery out just like this. Just flip it up and you should be able to bring it out, right? So let me get some tools and we're gonna come right back. All right guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let the car run, and also we're gonna connect this booster. We're gonna connect the positive to positive over here, and then we're gonna connect this negative. We'll ground it somewhere. We'll ground it to the mount here, right here, this bolt. The reason why I'm doing this is because you don't want to lose the power. There's several different ways. This is one of the ways you can do. Or you could connect the booster inside the car to the cigarette lighter port to save the memory, because these American cars, they take power from the battery. You know, if it loses power on the battery, it'll throw on a check engine light, and I'll say voltage loss, so you don't want to go through all that. So let's do this. All right, we're gonna take this booster, we're gonna connect it to positive there, and we're gonna ground it first. So we'll take this ground here, and we'll ground this to the motor mount bolt right here. All right, make sure it's not gonna come off. That's good. We're gonna lay this jump box down just like that. All right, and we'll connect the positive right there to the terminal. And what we're all gonna do is we're gonna crank up this car too. Go ahead, crank up the car. We're gonna let this engine run, all right? That way we have power. Sometimes you lose a connection here, and there you go, the engine's running, the belt is turning. All right, so what we're gonna do is, first, we're gonna remove the number 9 right here, 8. That's the number 8? Okay, that's the number 8. This is what's holding the battery down. It's a little bracket. This is what we're gonna take off, right? Once we take this off, you should be able to, make sure, be careful with the harness here. You should be able to bring the battery a little bit forward. Just like that, right? Once you have the battery coming forward, what we're gonna do next is, let me just feel it back here. This is the only cable there. It's the harness. This harness is gonna make it stiff for you a little bit, so leave it alone. This is enough. What we'll do is we're gonna loosen that number 10 right here and the number 10 here. And there's a number 10 back there. Now he's gonna loosen that up, and that should loosen the terminal up. If you need to loosen it up a little bit more, use a gear inside. We're doing all this for the safety, all right? So if you're doing this home, make sure you're following this procedure so you don't cause a check engine light or battery power loss or lose the memory. Once it's loose, you should be able to take off this terminal. The ground, you could toss it back there, but the positive we're gonna hold so it doesn't touch anything else. All right? So what I'm gonna do is, he has his terminal loose, I'm gonna hold this for him while he gets the new battery. Alright, I'll hold it away. And now he's gonna be able to take out this battery. At this moment, you don't want to take too long, you know. If you're doing this home, just try to do it quickly as possible. If you need to clean the terminals, clean them. This battery has clean terminals, but we'll spray some lubrication on this. At this moment, the job is pretty much finished, all right? You got both of the terminals connected. All you need to do is tighten them. And we'll take off the jump box. After that, we'll shut the car down and test it. Make sure you tap the terminal down so it grabs pretty good. And make sure both terminals are tight. He's gonna loosen it up because he wants to straighten up the terminal a little bit. Alright, and we're gonna tighten this up, and then we can remove the jump box. So we did this, we changed this battery without losing any power, without even having the alternator provide any power or the battery provide any power. So what you do here is you push this back. Alright? Alright, let's take a moment. Let's take off this jump box. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the ground and the positive. We're gonna put this jump box away. We don't no longer need this. Lift it up. We're done with this jump box and the car is still running. So in the back end of this battery, it has this groove which grooves in there, so make sure you push it nice and tight back there. And then we're gonna put that little bracket that holds the battery down with the number 8. Alright guys, we missed one thing. We're gonna bring this battery back a little bit. Alright. We're gonna spray the terminals. We couldn't spray the inside one that was in there because we always like to lubricate the brake terminals a little bit. And we'll spray this one and this one. Alright, this is a special spray only for batteries, alright? Alright, so this is like a purple looking spray. I'm out of it a little bit. We'll get more. We'll spray it down with like a short type of thing. Alright, but we're gonna finish up the job. We have another spray can, so we're gonna spray this down a little bit here and there, and that's it. This will help the electricity flow better and keep corrosion and that acid away from the terminals. Alright, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna push this battery back. He's gonna clean it up a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna push this battery back. There you go. And we'll put the bracket in. And we're gonna tighten that number 8, and that's gonna hold the battery down. And that's it, we're finished. So this is how you're gonna change a battery on a 2015 Lincoln MKZ. And if you have any other vehicle, this is how you're gonna change a battery without losing any power.